Hey YouTube, so this is the other guy coming to you today. So if you are a Tundra owner like me and like many others, you will find that our doors, this door, does not have a detent. So that means if you open it like that, it doesn't have a detent mechanism where it helps you open the door like that. So it'll flop back and forth like this, right? It flops back and forth like that. See, now the reason why it does that is because my driveway is on an incline. Okay, so imagine going downhill on my driveway. Because there's nothing to catch the door or slow the door down, it just flops like that, opens, and as time progresses, this is what happens to your door. You see that? See those cracks in the door? There you go. I think you see it. Okay, and I'm opening the door up and down, in and out, and those two bolts right there is what holds this. This is what holds this thing right here, which prevents the door from opening wide open. However you say that, if that makes sense. So anyway, you get the idea. So you see there, okay. As time progresses, this develops a crack. See, you see there? Okay, so because of that, it becomes an issue to a lot of Tundra owners, and sooner or later, this thing will flop out right here. This thing will flop out because of the failure of this area right here. So in today's episode, I am hoping to remedy this issue right here. Okay, the cracks you see there, I'm going to weld it. Okay, so hey, if you're interested in this episode, come along with me and let's have some fun together. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take this screw out. Okay, so out comes that. You'll see that this thing opens a little bit more. See, so well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sandblast this. Okay, and then I'm going to be welding it first. Okay, so I'm going to use my little portable hand blaster, and I'm going to blast this paint off. Okay, so let's see if I could loosen this so I can tackle this a little bit easier. Okay, I'll tackle one at a time because you know why? I'll show you. This is the reason why. The crack starts from that bolt hole right there. Okay, so I'm gonna have to weld that crack in and then introduce a reinforcing plate in there. Okay, so that's what I have to do. So you can use a Dremel if you like, and or this little stone right here. Okay guys, so as you can see here, I've sanded down these lines, the scratched here. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to weld those lines together. Okay, I'm trying my best to focus this so you can do it, so that you can see it. Now, I'll let you know, you can probably take off the door here by removing the hinges here, okay? But the problem you'll run into is the wiring harness here. And I don't know how you're gonna do that, but I guess I'll figure it out one day. There's only one of me, so, and this door is pretty heavy. So what I'm doing here is I'm gonna be welding this thing here. Okay, I'm gonna weld this first since the bolt here is off. Okay, so let's start with that one, and then after that I'm gonna tighten this nut in. I'm gonna weld that. Okay, and then after that, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build a plate and then weld around that plate to reinforce the cracks. Okay, so let's get her done. Now, when you're gonna weld this, okay, make sure that you're not gonna cause a fire inside your car, okay? And make sure you have a fire extinguisher handy and at the ready, okay? So I'm gonna fast forward this, and I'm gonna weld that little crack right here, that crack that goes here, crack that goes over there, and crack that goes down here, okay? Okay guys, so I finished welding this right here, and I grind it down. So what I'm going to do is, instead of building a bracket, as I said I would, I'm going to introduce these two washers into here, like that. Okay, I'm going to put a washer in there. I'm going to tighten this, and then I'm going to weld across, around it, around the washers. And hopefully that'll reinforce that area. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing here. It's almost impossible to video what I'm doing here, so I'll show you the end result. Okay guys, so it is done. I sandblasted this, and this is how it looks like. I know it's very hard to weld in here, so I did the best I can here, and I'm gonna do a couple more touch there, and I'm gonna weld it in, and this should do it. Okay, so it's done. I've painted black. As you can see here, it's still wet, but it'll hold. And that's that, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are. It was a fun project. As you can see, no movement. I'm opening the door here, so no movement. So that's that. Hope this video helps you. Okay? Alright, I'll see you next time on the next episode.